Welcome to Leadership Discourse with Amao Babajide Samuel. I'm glad to be your host and anchor on today's program. In our last episode, we looked at an autocratic leader, and we were able to point out some features that will help us to identify a leader that is autocratic in his style. Today, our focus will be on a democratic leader. A democratic leader is a consultative leader who makes effort to carry his or her follower along in the process of making decisions. Now, it's important for me to state this. A democratic leader knows what exactly to do, but he or she desires to get the input of the followers before final decisions are made. So a democratic leader will come with options and plans and would ask for the opinions of his or her followers before making final decision for execution. That is what makes a difference between an autocratic leader and a democratic leader. So a democratic leader knows exactly what he or she wants to do. You already have an idea of the answer to the question. But because he wants to give his or her follower a sense of belonging and commitment to the process of getting the job done, he or she would have to consult them and get their opinion. And after getting their opinion, it gives them superior reasons as to why certain decisions would have to be made in a certain way. Okay? So a democratic leader is that leader that carries his or her followers along in the process of making decisions. Not only that, a democratic leader would involve the follower in the execution process by properly delegating certain processes to them in getting the job done and giving them a minimum level of supervision so as to allow them the creativity and the initiative the followers need in carrying out the assignment that have been delegated to them. You know, the moment a democratic leader had been able to involve the followers in the process of decision making, they already have that sense of ownership to that decision. And that breeds their natural commitment towards the execution once certain assignment is being delegated to them by the leader. Okay? And a democratic leader do not necessarily micromanage the followers. Okay? Rather, a democratic leader would provide the follower with basic information and resources that would help him take decisions in executing the assignment that have been committed to him or her. Now, in the light of that, it's important for us to know that the language used by a democratic leader in communicating instructions and processes to the follower is consultation. The other time we said an autocratic leader always loves to give commands. Okay? A democratic leader would always want to consult. All right? You already have an idea of what needs to be done, but it does its communication in such a way that it looks like it's consulting the follower in the process of getting things done. Given the democratic style of leadership, we have more of a relational organization structure. Okay? We have a leadership that is relational in nature, rather than the autocratic leadership that is task-oriented in nature. So, in a democratic style of leadership, there is a more sense of commitment to the organization. So, people within the organization are able to work better together as a team. Okay? They're able to perform complementary role because they see themselves as part and parcel of the decision that have been made. So a democratic leader builds more of an organization where people relate as complementary rather than being competitive. Okay? They are not there to show off or to prove that they are good to the boss. Okay? They are able to see themselves as partners in progress in getting job done. For those who are also familiar to the personality or temperament trait of leaders, melancholies are more of democratic leader than choleric or any other temperament. Okay? A sanguine swings between the three leadership styles. Sometimes they could act being autocratic, sometimes they could act being consultative or democratic, and sometimes they could act like laissez-faire leaders. But melancholy majorly are democratic in their leadership style. They are natural democratic leaders. They get their followers along in the process of decision making, and they allow their followers to grow within the organization. The benefit of democratic style of leadership is that it guarantees good relationship in the organization, and it guarantees high productivity both in the short run and in the long run. All right? In the next episode, we'll be looking at the laissez-faire leader who rather prefer to be a laid-back leader that allows the followers to make decisions most of the time. But till we meet in the next episode, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Amao Babajide Samuel, and follow us on Instagram at Babajide Amao, and like our Facebook page, Leadership Discourse with Amao Babajide Samuel. Till we meet in the next episode, thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.